if Kanika Jenkins' friends had something to do with her death, could you see how that can happen? And your answer, you didn't answer it yet because I was like, yo, we should go on Facebook Live.
I think it's possible. I mean, they were drinking. They could have been high. She could have just fell and hit her head and died, and they wanted to cover it up.
Yeah, but do you think, like, that's her friends, though. And I'm talking about, there's people who believe that her friends, like, knew what was going on.
Well, in one of the audios, they said that you could hear her say, they are raping her. So I don't know if they were scared or what was happening, but those wasn't her friends. I don't think they were her friends.
Those weren't her friends?
Mm-mm. Not to the point
See, I could see, like, I'm going to keep it real with you, and I don't know, and again, we don't know if her friends had anything to do with her death.
Don't know, but it's unlikely.
In the case if they did, I believe we're living in a time today where I can see how that can happen.
Because they wasn't in the right state of mind. How is it possible that they didn't have anything to do with it and they were there with her?
What do you mean?
Okay, I think it's possible that they could have not killed her, but they know what happened to her. Without a shadow of a doubt, they know what happened to her. They're trying to convince the world that this girl walked downstairs and fell into a double-door freezer and fell asleep. What? Are you trying to tell me that you are so out of your mind that you fall into a freezer and fall asleep? Ain't no high or drunk in the world.
See, but I'm not trying to get into all that because, again, we don't know what happened. But I'm just saying in a hypothetical situation, do you think you have any friends right now? Like, I always say, like, yo, I wonder how many racist friends I have on Facebook. Like, I always think, like, weird stuff like that. Like, how many people do I know that sell drugs on Facebook?
Right.
Like, are you saying, like, you don't see how, do you have any friends that you think could put you in that type of position?
Yes. In the past, yes. Not as of now, no. But in the past, absolutely. Absolutely. I've had friends who put me in some situations where I put myself around them and ended up in situations that were life-threatening. I got busted inside my head that time. You remember when I first met you? So, yeah, I mean, I could see it happening, but to find her is the part that I'm confused.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know the information, but I do know that friends, you got to be very careful. Like, we're living in a society where a lot of people call their friends, like, everybody's friends, BFF, you know, we're best friends. But there's a lot of awkward shit that happens more than ever right now. Like, I was just talking to you the other day. We're living in a society where people don't even feel comfortable saying, yo, I don't like you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you have people, we have friends, you know, people have friends right now that don't like, you know that they don't like you, but you stay in that atmosphere just for the sake that you don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers, or you don't want to look like a fool. But when I was growing up, it was, yo, this shit is awkward, let's address this shit, and if we can move forward, let's move forward. And if we can't, then we just not cool no more.
Well, I think that people...
friends is not friend. Like, people got too many friends. We're living real life like we're doing on social media.
I was just about to say...
You got 1,000 friends on social media and you think you got 1,000 friends in real life.
Which is not true. It's like 10.
And you in Chicago. They in Chicago.
Yeah.
People know killings is happening in Chicago. People in Chicago just ain't shooting people.
Yeah, I do think...
They stabbing. They throwing in freezers.
See, I think that we do use the word friend too loosely. And like your acronym, I'll never forget it. Friends are fantastic reasons that I never enjoyed dying soon.
Yeah, but she's 19.
Yeah, but she might not know, At 19, some of the people I was hanging out with, I probably shouldn't have been hanging out with them.
Mm.
But did I think I would end up being dead around them and put in a freezer? No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I'll just say, like, we need to be on some real. We need to be more careful of who we're around, because especially you when there's alcohol and like drugs involved.
Right.
That's a perfect time for people. How do they do in the wild? The wild. I got a picture on my screensaver. Look at this picture right here. Picture on my screensaver. Why isn't it there? Picture on my screensaver, like in wildlife, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do the animals, the killers go for? The killers go for the weakest link.
Yeah.
And when you're on drugs, you're the weakest link.
Right.
So this young girl, she's 19 years old. They could have been plotting on her for a long-ass time. And like the other girl said, most of them girls that we saw in the video was mad ugly.
Yeah. Yeah, but she was a cute girl. Do you think that people...
And they took her phone. And they took the mom's car back to her house.
Huh?
Yeah, they had her phone. And they took the car, because remember, she was driving her mom's car.
Right.
So they took her car back to her mom's house.
What did they say to the mom?
I don't know. I don't know the full story.
That's crazy.
But this is what we living with.
But they could have just been trying to take it back to make it seem like, oh, we don't know where she at, but we got her keys. Because she wouldn't have left her mom keys and her phone with nobody. But do you think that people, like, some people think that social media makes us disconnect, so when we get opportunities like going out in a hotel party.
Absolutely. We're very disconnected.
But do you think that that's why she not think twice? Because she probably knew, not that she was going to die.
No, she didn't know. This is just the life that we live in. We hang with people that we don't really like for the sake of not acting. Like, there's these awkward moments where friends have, and I know I'm not the only one because my friends tell me about these awkward moments.
Right.
So you have these awkward moments when you're hanging with people that you don't like. You're not having a good time.
Right.
But you're there just to be there.
Right, and keep being there.
And you keep being there. Eventually, being there, something's going to happen.
On your real friends, would you say you ever had a fight with them?
Have I ever had a fight with my real friends?
Yeah, like your friends.
My closest friends that I've ever had in my life, we've had differences. Not fist fights.
Okay.
But fights.
Arguments, like, I ain't talking to you.
Heated arguments where it was almost a fight. Absolutely.
Okay.
And I love those. Every single one of those, I appreciate and I love them.
Yeah. I've had some...
But them ones where it's like, we don't like it, you feel that awkward moment, that energy is off, and it's like, you just linger around just for lingering's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the relationships that I believe that this girl was caught up in.
I can see that. Totally.
You gotta be careful these days, because everybody's friends.
Everybody, and they lose that word friend just loosely. Like how they used to say love. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Look, you put it this way. You have so many friends is such a loose term that you have families saying that some of your friends are closer than your family. That has never been a case ever in life. So you got friends losing family members, thinking that it's okay to lose family members, and who's left to rely on? Those friends. And once you lose your family and you write off your family, your friends know that. These friends know that.
I got you.
And now they got you.
That's so scary.
And now you can't run back to your family because family's like, yo, you know how family is. Family's like, yo, you left, you talk bad about me, now I'm done.
Right. Well, they usually come back around.
Yeah, they do, but we're talking about a 19-year-old girl.
Right.
A 19-year-old girl, who knows what she was going through.
Right. She could have been, and sometimes family have to put that discipline into place. You know what I mean? Not discipline, but like those boundaries in place for you to come around.
I bet you most of us have friends that would put us in the, and I'm not saying those friends are all willing to kill or do that, but let's say her friends just allowed her to get raped. Let's just say that. Let's say her friends know nothing about her getting murdered.
Right.
Let's say that.
Right. How does that happen?
There's people, there's friends that are allowing people to get raped or
harmed or get scammed or anything, because it can lead to something else because it's something that's not legal.
We got to be careful. We have to be careful of who we hanging around and what you're doing. Like, in those awkward moments, you need to be on your dean. Like, you can't be doing drugs or alcohol. You need to be, like, falling back, like, where you can operate and think.
Yeah. Yeah. Because even, like you said, if the person allows you to get raped, not call the cops, not do something, that ain't your friend.
Yeah.
That ain't your friend. And friends, it's just a loose term. Because back in the day, were you, like, cut people off pretty easily? Or did you, I don't know why people feel...
Oh, yeah.
Or they feel obligated.
Back in the day, we would cut people off quick. With the quickness. If the energy is off, we're done. And I can proudly say, even as an adult, that's not the case with me.
Yeah.
I forgot where I came from.
Yeah.
And it's okay to not like somebody. It's totally okay.
Because I remember way back, I won't say...
And then you squash it out. Like, yo, I don't like you. Oh, you don't like me? What? Are we going to fight or are we going to talk this out?
Now, I'm going to be real with you. I remember, I'm not going to say no names, but back home, I'll never forget when this girl, she liked me. She was friends with me, but she didn't like one of my friends. And she just told her that. She said, no, I don't like her. I don't want to go with y'all because I don't like her ass. And I was like, whoa, she just told her. And then my friend, who she didn't like, didn't even get that offended. She just said, she didn't even call her a hater. She just said, she don't like me, I won't go.
Back in the day, we didn't have haters. As many. There's
too many haters.
Two things there's more of now than there's ever been.
Friends and haters.
Gay people and haters. We didn't have haters back then. We just had people we didn't get along with. People we didn't like.
Right.
Now we call them haters. We only call them haters because we still hang around them.
Right. And you still put yourself in situations that don't make no damn sense. Don't even have no vested interest in them. And we just keep putting ourselves down there.
It's really sad. Like, it's really sad. If her friends have anything to do with her being...
So, but what about the girl who went live?
I don't know anything about that.
She went live.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard that wasn't connected with that. That's just something
else. That's such a coincidence that afterwards, the same person...
Well, you got to remember, it's media, too. Media got to make money.
Yeah, it looks fake, though.
It looks fake? No, it wasn't fake. Did it look fake?
She just was crying. If she really wanted to stab herself, who would take time and go live? And if she was going to do it live, she had plenty of time to stab herself up. If she was so in the scene. It just seemed phony.
We got to be careful with the friends.
Yeah.
We should go back. This should be a lesson, and especially if it comes out like, yo, her friends had everything to do with this. We should go back to analyzing who our friends with.
Right.
Like,
who
really
that
friends.
Title to, and be conscious of that title.
We should analyze it. There should be, some of us don't like people because they corny. Some people don't like people because they stink. Some people don't like people because they don't have a job. You know what I'm saying? We need to go back to not liking people for a specific reason and voicing that.
Right. Whether it's dumb, makes sense, doesn't make sense. We need to implement the word associates. I think we forgot about that word. Because
that room, I mean, you see that room was too crunk. That was like 50 people in a room. Mm-hmm. And that also makes you wonder, like, I've been in hotel rooms before, and you can't make half the noise they was making.
Chicago, no,
it's not Chicago. That's the Crown Plaza Hotel. That should be a lawsuit in itself. Like, Every hotel I've ever been to, you gotta be the volume's gotta be down. They had music blasting. They was smoking.
Now the smoking and the music blasting.
That's ridiculous.
I've seen hotel parties that got crunk before.
Nah, not like that.
But the thing is, now I did think that maybe they had the party, they all left. Let's say she died, and then the staff put her in the.
Yeah, but see, you're trying to piece this thing together. You're trying to be Inspector Gadget, and I'm not. I'm talking about with the friends.
Concept, right.
Like, if it's true that her friends had anything to do with it,
it's no way.
We have to be careful with our friends. We have to. Everybody is just happy go like, that's my friend, that's my BFF, that's my girl, that's my boy, and then we talking about brothers. You know what I mean? Brothers, we ain't the Muslims. We sound like we Farrakhan, my brother Farrakhan. Like, everybody's a brother. Like, yo, that's my brother. Yo, that's my little bro, my big bro. That's my bro. What up, bro? That's my brother. And it's like, yo, we're trying to get too close.
Bring back the word.
Is Facebook not enough?
It's too much.
We're close enough on
Way
Facebook.
too
Like,
close.
yo, what you do when somebody got bad breath? Like, yo, you're too close.
Bring back the word associates.
Yeah, and we didn't even have associates. Like I said, we just had people we was friends with and people we weren't friends with.
Right. At that age, especially.
Even now. Now I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm back on my bullshit.
Yeah.
Now I'm the same way. Like, yo, no, we're not really friends.
Yeah, I don't really mess with them.
I'm cool. We cool, but we're not friends.
Right. I don't want no harm doing to you. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you, but why ain't that? Jesus was like that too. Shoot. He said it very clear. Everybody not wasn't his friend. That's what he said. Very clear. I love you, but I ain't your friend.
Yeah.
I ain't your friend.
So, the message is, be careful who you hang around with, especially when you're intoxicated.
Mm-hmm.
That's very key. If you're going to be intoxicated, make sure that you're around some people that are aware.
That has your best interest at
Because
heart.
what happened to this girl is like, it's really, really sad, and nobody's speaking out. Somebody got to know something.
Everybody knows.
Where's the video footage?
Right.
Crown Plaza Hotel, they don't have video footage everywhere in the hotel?
They should. They don't have supposedly near where the freezer was.
But it's an unoccupied freezer. It wasn't a working freezer. And supposedly the freezer wasn't even plugged in or something like that.
So she didn't freeze?
Well, they plugged it in. The person supposedly, allegedly plugged it in.
Oh, wow.
But it was a non-working freezer. And now the autopsy came back and it's inconclusive or something like that, which means they can't tell. So now they're waiting. The most they can know is by somebody coming to speak out saying what happened. But the only thing that could come out is, like, did she have drugs in her system?
But they also found she was raped.
Did they?
From what I've read, that she definitely was raped.
Yeah.
Now that would be something.
You gotta watch your friends. We have to.
Gotta be careful of your surroundings and make sure.
We're close because of social media, but we're also very distant. Because you gotta wonder, how much fun are people having at that type of party with so much video footage being taken?
Right. Going to quick to go live.
Right. It's so much videos were taken, so much. How much connected were this group of people? And you invite somebody to a hotel room party, you got to be close.
Right.
You don't invite people from the club to the hotel party.
But they probably did. They probably invited somebody who invited somebody, and none of them really knew each other. Only maybe one or two really know each other, and you just keep inviting people.
Yeah, so justice for Kenneka Jenkins.
Yeah, we're going to keep her family prayed up.
I hope they find what happened.
To get closure.
And Crown Plaza needs to be held somewhat responsible.
Right.
They need to have some type of video footage, who was coming in, who left around that time. But the autopsy, they can't even find out what time she was killed.
Because of the freezer.
Supposedly, I don't know.
Unconsciously, that person, if they did really kill her on purpose.
Yeah.
That was smart because it preserves you. Can't tell.
Be careful with your friends. Be careful with your friends. And I know some of my people who may think we're friends, they're going to listen to this. And it's no disrespect. You know if you my friend.
Right.
But if you are unsure if we're friends or not, we're not friends. That's straight like that.
You know.
If you're unsure,
you don't know,
we not friends.
Then you don't know. If you don't know, then it's no. I like your shirt. If you don't know, then it's no.
That's a fact.
Seriously.
And we got to go back to just the old ways. It's not a popularity contest. Most of those people ain't going to come, you know what I'm saying, to anything important that you're doing.
Right.
Including your funeral.
Yeah.
So we got to stay on our dean. Like,
life is precious.
People's dying in different forms. You don't got to be thrown in a freezer to realize who your friends are.
Right. Please don't get thrown.
Because you know what else is next? Somebody who knows what happens is friends with somebody who knows what happens that was friends with Kanika.
Mm-hmm.
And what type of friend is that?
Right. 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 Is she fearful of her life? Or is she really a friend? Friends and foes. That's crazy. We gotta be careful, y'all.
Gotta be friends. Hey, listen.
I wouldn't be surprised.
My friend could kill me, right? But if I got two friends, and one of those friends killed me in front of my other friend,
right?
That other friend has to say something.
To really be a friend, though.
Right.
Right.
And I have a strong, I know for a fact that my friends will do that. Without a shadow of a doubt.
That's good.
Without a shadow of a doubt. If I got two friends, and they both see me get killed, one of them is going to say something.
Right.
That's a fact.
No matter how or who did it.
No matter how. No matter who's scared, no nothing.
Yeah, we got to bring the friends back. We got to stop using that term loosely. Because I'm sitting here thinking, well, would she say that? Would he tell? But what if it was her? What if he killed me? And you got to be careful. Got to be so careful. So careful. I feel so bad for that girl. 19 years old.
Kanika Jenkins.
God bless her family. Keep them in prayer. And hopefully when her real friends come up. She could be scared. They could be scared, but still in your fear.
Scared don't matter.
Yeah. I still would say. If something happened to you.
You better say something.
Ain't no way. I don't care who it is.
But you got family that'll do the same thing.
Right. Like we watch First 48 all the time. Remember the brother she made him turn herself in? You ain't gonna be having these people up in here. You killing folks, but he killed the cousin. That was a tough one.
Yeah, we gotta know who our friends. I gotta check on these boiled peanuts. That place could be lining up.
Oh, I want some boiled peanuts.
Oh, it is.
Oh no, they're on fire. But definitely, y'all, check your circle. Check your circle. Make sure your circle is just. Unfortunately, we wish we didn't have to use Kanika's story as a benchmark.
It's a great story. Kanika Jenkins. What up, Kanika?
Your spirit, your name will.
And you know what? Kanika was just a really good person.
Right.
At the end of the day.
Around the wrong people.
Yeah. And
if you're a really good person around the wrong people, you better check yourself. Because it don't even have to be a freezer death. It could be a death to your dreams, a death to your goals, a death to, they could be putting out stuff. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to just be as severe as a freezer. But you can take that and look at it on all aspects of life and check yourself and check who you're surrounded with.
Pay attention to who you call your friends.
Oprah only talk about two people, Stedman and Gail.
You got some people that have 1 million friends. Like, they think it's cool. Like, I got all these friends, all these people like me. But you ain't never been through nothing with them.
Right.
Like right now, Kanika might have thought she had all these friends, but not one of them done came up yet.
My crew.
Not one of them done came up yet. You don't judge your friends based off of when times are good. You judge your friends when times are bad.
Right.
And I've been through some bad times with most of my friends.
Right.
And that's how I know.
The ones that'll ride that bus with you and not just the Ferrari.
Yeah, it's easy to ride with somebody when shit is good.
Yeah.
When things is bad.
When you don't need nobody, everybody there. When you need somebody, when you need everybody, it's only a few. You'd be blessed if you got more than 2 or 3. Blessed if you have more than 2 or 3. Ride or dies who would not allow you to be thrown in the freezer. No matter if it's your or her life. That's rare.
So hopefully the truth comes out. Hopefully we'll get her family will get some closure on it.
And if anybody know anything, the truth will set you free. Please go to the authorities and tell. That's going to eat you up. Either way. If you don't pay on this world, you got to pay either way.
Yeah. Well, it's your boy, Billionaire Brown. Good night. You guys have an incredible evening. And if you didn't get anything out of this message, get this. Check your friends the same way you do, listen, check who you call friends.
Check your friends like you check that credit.
Exactly. Check and make sure. Your friends got to go through something with you. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't, then it's okay. You can still hang with people and they're not your friends.
Just
you know
don't
what I'm
get
saying?
toasted.
You can.
And please share this. Share this video.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
All right, guys.
Awareness.
Rest in peace, Kanika Jenkins. Justice for Kanika Jenkins.